What's up, guys? Let's see. Well, let me bring on the music right now. Epidemic sounds. Yeah, so let me play this for you. This is where we are at right now. Lo-fi. Back. There you go. Hi, Junpei Junpei Animates. So this is where we are at with our animation. We are doing the third shot, which involves an impact frame. So we're gonna do an impact frame today. So I did this quick animation off stream, the second shot, which is the eye opening, a close-up eye opening. That's what that one. So I did that this afternoon, this shot over here, with like the faded character at the background over there, like her seeing the attacking monster or something like that, so again, this is where we are at, and we're gonna do the third shot. Yo, Elesion. L, man, how are you, bro? What's happening? We're doing impact frames today. That one. So we're doing this part over here. This part over here. So we're basically have like probably that impact frame, so let's see, it's just 12 frames, again, as I was just saying, I was testing a lot of brush this afternoon, see what I could use for it. I don't know, L, like, do you have like a brush that you can rely on for impact frames? Like I'm still trying to discover it, but we'll see what's going on, So this is shot one, as I showed you guys earlier. We're done with it. We've done with it for the past 2 days, like last week. And then this is the shot that I did off stream. It's just like 12 frames, shot 2, eyes opening. I did everything in my ROPs for this one. So the way I did it is like I have like the animation. Like I just basically have like 3 iframes and then 2 frames for the hair. Right? The hair is animated in trees, So like there's just 2 frames for the hair, this one and this one. That's it. And then it rotates. So I didn't bother creating 2 different 2 different frames for it, but I may need to, just to make it cleaner when I clean it up. But like I did everything like rough, so that's why you don't see the shadows on this one, and then it's the same, right? So I did everything in 1 frame, man. So yeah, sometimes I like to use sketch brushes, and sometimes I make quick illustrations. Nice. Yeah, like the animations that you've been sending before have a very cool ink-like feel on it, So kind of like seeing those, but yeah. So this is our animation, and then I basically added this faded character that you will see in the eyes, right? So the way I did it is just 1 frame, I keyframed it, 1 frame, I keyframed it, and in that frame, I put it as a clipping thing from the whole iris, right? Or pupil. I think that's the pupil. I don't know. Like, sorry for not knowing my eyes anatomy, but I did a clipping frame for that. That's it. So if you see, it's like that, right? So it's just that, and then I put a clipping frame, and then I put it. Sorry, not clipping frame. Put it a clipping frame here. Oops. Clipping frame so that he's within that frame, and then I keyframe him going from small to big, as if he's getting closer and closer, you know. So that effect, like something I just did. Like maybe this one is a little bit too, like it's still 50, you know, 50 maybe 40. So now we're gonna do the next frame, which is this one. Shot 3 scene 1, shot 3 main character with impact frame in the middle. So we need to do this, basically this whole sequence over here. So we're gonna rough it out and then hard brush, like a brush that is completely opaque with only a little bit of pressure sensitivity. Oh, nice. Yeah, for sure. Like, I'm gonna do that right now. So first of all, what did I write for the storyboard? Right, the storyboard says it has 12 frames, so we're gonna follow that. Like the whole thing about impact frames is that you're gonna like even the working on animation, it's like you're gonna test things out, you know. So I'm gonna call it shot 1 scene 3, cut 3, shot 1 cut 3, right? And then with 12 frames it's all set up. I like to leave a little bit of overflow frame, more than the 17, more than the 1920 by 1080 I have over here. And then there we go. So now, based on my storyboard over here, it's kind of like slanted. So the thing is, like I already have that sort of like background over here, right? Like I don't have to redo it. I can simply turn off the background over here. Turn off like that one, right? Now I'm gonna copy that folder into my layout. Yeah, see, I already have that scene over here. What I can do though is I can probably move this one to here to make it not look like the same. Maybe I could flip this one, right? Make it a little bit larger, right? Maybe it's here, I don't know, like, and then maybe the clouds is here. Again, it's a variation of an existing background that I already did, so I'm not trying to change it too much. So this is my layout, right? Yes, need this, thanks. Yes, for sure, man. So we're just preparing everything for that impact frame, right? So this is our some sort of layout, and then I'm just gonna lock it because we're not, you know, like we're not gonna use that anymore. Well, we're gonna use it, but like we're trying to let me do it this way, you know. Impact guy gave me the ability of animations, please. Map it with the Z. I don't understand what you're saying, but we are doing that right now. So we're doing the layout, right? We're doing the layout. Um, uh, do that, and then obviously we start with the rocks. We start with the rocks. So the rocks for the storyboard looks like this, right? So this pose over here and this pose, that's what we're working on, right? So 2 frames, right? And I use my thing over here. Again, for those who are not aware, I have this character design, right? And I think because she's far away from my vision, she's far away from it. Um, I have a lot more room to do, to work on, you know. So I'm gonna use another pencil for this one, which is my sketch brush, which you can get from my Gumroad. Yeah. Yeah, we're now doing like we're doing impact frames. Your boy graduated. Congrats, bro. Killer Cam. Congrats, man. Woo! Engage with my audience. I don't know how. Congrats, bro. I'm doing that by myself, 100%. Congrats, man. Win. Congrats. Let's go, bro. Put my storyboard on the side over here so that I can see the poses that I'm working on, you know. And then this one. Nice, man. So what's the plan now, man? Animate all day? We're gonna focus on creating cool shit now that you're free? Or you're gonna try to look for a job right away, man? What's your plan, bro? Are you making this with mouse or I'm drawing? Making this with mouse, man. I don't know who can animate with the mouse. I don't know. You guys are like, no, I'm not doing it with the mouse, man. Immediate job and animate after finding a spot. Nice, man. I wish I'm that expert, but no, I'm not. Also, I got a new job. I applied for a new position and I got it. Still have the like I just got the offer. Like I um just had a call this afternoon. Yeah, man. Like I don't know why would you think that I could animate with the mouse. I'm like, it's not about for me. It's not about what you animate. It's about yeah, it's gonna look cool, but like you know, I'm pretty sure. Um, and also, I have a vacation coming up next week, so I won't be like I'll be streaming next week, but I have a vacation on Thursday and Friday. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and I usually stream on Thursdays or Friday, so I'll probably lose one stream next week. I'll probably still stream maybe Wednesday. Like let's see, maybe Wednesday to Friday I could stream. So hey, how are you guys? Yeah. Emma, how are you? I don't know. I think it's a lot busier. Like it's not really a race or anything. Like I did not get promoted or anything. It's just kind of like a new position, almost this like almost the same pay basically. But we'll see. We'll see how busy I get. Um, how busy I get for those stuff. But you know, Yeah, thanks, man. So I want this. I want this to be like here. I want it to be here. Maybe we need a little bit more um frames to this one. Maybe we need 15 instead of 13 or something like that. We don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it looks like, right? I want to kind of like slow it down. Probably just copy it. That's how it moves right now, right? And this is the impact frame. I feel like there's gonna be an impact frame here, like 4 frames basically. One, 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 frames. We'll see. Now I want to add my next character. I posted a drawing that could be an impact frame. The hard brush is probably the way to go. Let's see what you posted, brother. Oh, nice. Yeah, man. It's actually hard brush. I want to test the one that I have. Like I had this brush for a long time, but let's get there first. You know, like. But thank you for that resource, man. Let's see. Let's see what I can come up with. You know. I'm really excited of showing you guys the whole thing. You know. I'm excited to get to my impact frame. Drawing the impact frame. You know. See how it looks like. Okay, this is our base, man. I follow your work and I think it's great, but I need to go. Challenge Crescent Entertainment. Thank you so much for just being here, man. Yeah, thank you just for just hanging out, bro. Like, I appreciate you. This is where we're gonna do the impact frame. You know, this frame over here is gonna be impact frame, and this one over here. That's why we left it like that, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create another frame over here. And again, I don't know how it's gonna go, man. I really don't. Like, we're just gonna do our best here. And this is the C frame, which is an impact frame. And I'm gonna do it like this. And I'm gonna copy this character over here. And then this character over here. And copy it on our frame. There you go. And we're gonna move this a bit over here. Actually, we're gonna move this one here. So this is our baseline. So these two frames is where we'll build up our impact frames, you know. So first I need a brush, right? And I'm using my own kind of like brush over here. There you go. Yeah, I have to also turn off the opacity of the background over here. So I'm gonna build this up, right? First, I think it's good to like this point would be our center line point, right? So we're just gonna build it right there. So everything that we do is just supposedly coming from there, and I would say anything goes when you're building. Anything goes when it comes to kind of like creating this impact frame. So I want to build first. The first one that I do is I want to build kind of like the shape and see, you know, shape of our character over here. I think I like this brush for the impact frame. Yeah, this brush is kind of like cool, right? So we can do some streaks over here as well. And I think we can build it right there. We're gonna adjust this impact frame, to be honest, later on. Because right now I don't have the character model with me. So I feel like I'm very limited, but I don't wanna people wait and then see that there's not an impact frame here. But yeah, the key is making sure that all your, because like again we're probably gonna add details to this character, right? Like the clothes and lines and all that stuff. So yo, what's up, Kai? Yeah, to be fair, yeah, you're right. It doesn't have to be on model. Just needs to. Yeah, I don't need that probably, but I kind of wanna add like a star effect on this one. I don't know. We'll see. So the first impact is this one. I wanna kind of add some. We're out here making cool stuff, man. We're out here making cool stuff. And I feel like we need to add like some sort of ground here to understand where we are at or something. Again, we can improve this impact frame over here. At some point, I kind of like the 2 stars over here. Now, we're gonna do a reverse, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna do everything black. There we go. And then I'm gonna turn the opacity off. And then I'm gonna do a white background. Not a white thing. For this one, I want the rotating stars. That's my jam. bio. What's up, man? Nice to see you around. We're doing impact frames here. Nice to hear. Good. We'll do another black star. Again, I'm feeling it out, man. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't have a plan. Like, it's basically me just testing things out, you know. Impact frames are not like as you can see, I'm just seeing what I think looks cool, you know. I could improve it later on, I don't know, right? So this star that I want to do over here, I'll make this bigger. And then these stars would be completely something like that. Something like that. So this frame is the one that's being focused on. So what we'll do is just kind of like just make it more solid, you know. I love stars, man. Is it too flashy? Thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah. So like 3 frames basically. It's just like a lot faster, you know. Thank you. I feel like I can even go like this. Here. Yeah, sometimes like let's create the setting of the animation edit track. Um, Starting to actually depends on how you are edit track and playback setting. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, bro. Like, what's hard on the eyes and what's not. You know? Do you think it's hard on the eyes right now? So this one and this one are two identical. And then this one is kind of like the one that's... If we remove this one, let's say I remove this one first, and then I do this one. How's that gonna fare? I think removing that last frame works. So I think I can, that this one is a lot better. What do you think, L? That flash, it's a lot better. At least that's how it is when you have multiple. Yeah, so like I basically just have 2 frames, you know. 2 impact frames, one this one, and then one this one, right? So I basically just have 2, you know. And then the other one is like just a flashing light, black and white, and then go back to the thing. Soft Wolf Master. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjust this one to make sure that I am leaving space. So it's more impactful, you know? I made an animation where the impact frames are high contrast and there are more than 5 in total. Putting them in once was the best I could do. Yeah. This one is... I think I'm happy with this one. So I basically just have 4 drawings for each character, you know? Which I'm gonna do next. Yeah, it's in repetition, right? I get you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on creating the Ganga for it right now. Again, an impact frame, right? There should be at least a white background over here because right. Yeah, sorry if it's a flashing light, you know. It looks flashy, but that's what the impact frame's supposed to be, you know. So I'm gonna focus on creating my Ganga for this one. Impact frames become like a Ganga right now. So this C would be right here. Sounds good, L. Thank you for your help on figuring this out, man. I think I'm losing viewers because of the epileptic shock that I'm giving them with my playback. But man, like, that's impact frames, man. That's impact frames for you. So I only have to do 2 frames, to be honest with you. It's not 4. So let's see. Yeah, now I'm gonna do the character. Probably just gonna do a sketch for now. Sketch. I have to change my brush. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about this shot over here. Let's save it before I forget, man. Let's save our shot. my dog just knocked on the door. I feel like her head is a little bit too big still. So we're adjusting it. Just have to put this sketch over here. I did it in fill again, man. I don't know why I keep doing I'm drawing on the wrong layer all the time, man. I don't know why I keep doing that. I can choose not to draw the eyes too. Maybe that's more, because it's not the focus, right? Mimi, kain ka na daw. My dog. Forgot my dog needs to eat. Mimi, you should eat. It's time for my dog to eat. What's going on, guys? We're just doing some animation right now. I keep forgetting the we're doing some shortcuts over here for our rough. finish this shot, man. Then we're gonna proceed on the last shot tomorrow, maybe. I don't know if I could stream tomorrow, but we'll see. Now we're doing B. So for B, sketch, and then fill. Let's start with this one. Hey, what's up? What's up, Super Spec? You're here. You made it, man. Nice of you gracing us with your presence, bro. I forgot to put this on chat, to be honest, but I was just excited to work, so I didn't really bother, you know. I feel like I focus on how you do your work. I can only understand the movements of a body when I focus. Yeah. Is that a compliment, bro? Cause like that sounds like a nice thing to say. Oh, nice. So it is a compliment. This space is very entertaining. Nice. I'm glad that you feel that way, you know? Because, like, I feel like sometimes me just working and then you guys are not really, like, I'm not, like, there's not much going on chat, to be honest, for this particular stream, but, like, I feel like I always need to feel that I need to be entertaining. But if you guys are entertained of me just doing this stuff, then that's perfect, you know? almost have like Almost feels like I don't have to do anything, just do my own thing, you know? I don't know.
Nasa kwarto mo, mami? Okay.
almost 2 hours in, which is nice. Heavy, oh, thank you for bringing this to me. I will subscribe and watch the vote on this later. Yeah, Heavy, I basically finished the impact frames, but let me finish this. What I'm working on right now is just like the keyframes. I'm working on just the keyframes, but I'm gonna show you what I did. And basically, there's not much around it. It's just um, I'm doing like when I did it earlier on stream. There's really not much uh, technical aspect of it. Just I drew it um, basically knowing where the center of my impact frame is, um, and do all of that stuff. So yeah, watch the video later. There's not much around it. Just me just drawing the whole thing, step kind of like step by step. So yeah, let me finish this one. Then I'm gonna show you what we did with the background and everything. Almost there. Just doing these blue lines for the shadow, so it just looks a little bit better. There you go. Yeah, so this is it. First frame, second frame, third frame, and then fourth frame, right? And then in between the second and third, we have the impact frames. And the impact frames looks like this. Bam. White. Oh shoot. Actually, okay, yeah. There you go. This is the impact frame for the first one. The second one. So yeah, we're just yeah. So that's how the impact frame is. So you have two impact frames and then one white and black, one black and white frame. Then maybe we could add a very quick camera movement here, from let's say 90. And then here is probably 110. yeah, so it's kind of like flashing lights, I did this in 2 hours. So you see, guys, I could do like I could do 2 shots a day, 2 cuts a day, you know, because this is done in 1.5 hour. Sorry, 2 hours, right? This whole cut was done in 2 hours. I was fast with it, you know. And then I did another cut earlier, which is this one, and this was done in 1 hour, right? So like, I could do 2 cuts a day, man. Depends on, you know. So let me actually do this one, show you the whole product. Export movie and F1 C 3 Kanga. We're gonna combine it at the end, and I'm gonna call it a night soon. A 2 hour stream, you know. I think I'm pretty happy with the impact frame here, right? I may need to kind of like just clean it up when I do the actual cleanup, but I'm like, impact frames are not supposed to be clean, so I'm not really thinking of that cleaning it up. Maybe I'll see what I could do in terms of like, maybe I'll see what I could do, you know what, and see how else could I improve it, you know. But as far as I'm concerned, the principle of an impact frame is that you have a middle, right? And then you have like some sort of a star going on. For me, that's something that I like to add. And then like flashing light of a star, you know. So now I'm gonna go to the Premiere Pro, or like an editing software, and I'm just gonna do something on, like, basically work on top of this one, you know. So I'm gonna add my frame and my animation over here, and then because after that shot, I'm on the final shot, you know. You see this one? That's how it's gonna go. So we're down in the last shot, man. The rotation shot, the first shot, and then this one, you know. Like this might, the last one might take a little bit because it's a lot longer, right? Oh. But yeah, that's it for the stream. Impact frames, man. Impact frames. We're slowly getting the hang of it. Try to redo this one. Gonna add the whole thing over here so that we can see And next week we'll finish this one for sure. We'll finish at least the Genga. And then after that is the cleanup process, right? And after that I'm gonna edit all of this thing, put it in a video, you know. You see? I'm excited to animate the next shot. You know, this one is like see? Anyway, 1 second animation done in 1 day. Expression, not yet. I don't know like doing expressions yet, so something I might do later on, but yeah, I'm pretty stoked about this one, man. Really happy with the progress that I made today. This part right here would be interesting. One, two, three, four. Yeah. Have a good night, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next stream. I don't know when the next stream is. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, but definitely Monday next week. So watch out for that. Peace out. Hope you guys have fun. Ciao. Yeah. This impact frame is like, that's literally like a good cut to kind of like, oh, we go here, you know, like it's a very quick one, you know, a very quick one. It's like visually good, you know what I mean? In the highlight of the shot is not like, so like studying this shot, it's like you can do a lot of stuff with the simple 4 cuts, you know, like there's no wasted frame, you know what I mean? There's no wasted cut on this one, because after all it's just a 10-second animation, you know. So the first cut is kind of long, but like there's a lot of things happening. It's like there's a visual effect, a girl grabbing that light, there's a turnaround happening, and then a kind of like a visual effect as well, like special effect of the light accumulating and whatnot. It's kind of like slow, right? It's a slow movement. The first cut is like slow, but there's a lot of things happening, It's kind of like dynamic, right? And then the next two cut is very fast. Like a fast eye, like a fast um not blink, but opening of the eyes is fast. Then the impact frame is fast, and then now we're slowing down this movement, and then there's another after special effects, right? So everything that was done for this particular cuts were really intentional. So and I have a reference for this one, but I really just made it my own kind of thing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys around.